Bonjour tout le monde. Good day, everyone. This is my message at the end of the year 2020 as we present our financial statements for Jesus Light of the World Parish. C'est le rapport de finances. C'est aussi parler des fruits de notre travail, vous et nous ensemble, pour Jésus Lumière du Monde. Donc, c'est pas adressé nécessairement à Sainte-Suzanne. On fera ça l'année prochaine. Alors, je vais commencer en anglais, puis je passerai en français après ça. So this is a report to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. The year 2020 has been a very difficult year for everybody. A year of tears and struggling and suffering in many ways, you know. We all know that. But sometimes challenges, like the year we've had, has brought out the very best in us, you know. It can also bring the very worst out of people. But this year has brought the very best out of Jesus Light of the World Parish. And I want to thank you abundantly for your generosity, your words of encouragement, your prayers, your financial support has been remarkable. And whereas a number of parishes have had enormous difficulties, sure, we've struggled, but we've done very well. And I just want to thank you for that. And so this special info letter is to say, here's what we've been doing. I mean, just some of it. We've worked very hard, I must say. This year has forced us to dig much deeper than we have in many ways. And in my 34 years as a priest, I can't recall this much change this quickly in my life as a pastor or in the life of the church, where the whole shift of the church is going towards a hybrid model, use of the technology. For me, it's been a huge learning curve. Of course, I knew nothing about the technology, and that's been... So our teams have worked hand in hand with you. We've grown, strangely enough, we've grown this year and flourished. We've laid the foundations for a real growth when we open up our doors finally again. Already what we've seen at Easter, we were only open for one weekend, and it was surprising to see how many people showed up at each of the masses. I expected smallish numbers and all kinds of new faces, new people, and a beautiful spirit, you know. The administration team has done an amazing job. The senior leadership pastoral team, has been working every week nonstop for 2 years now, since the beginning of the pandemic, and even before that, to kind of give some guidance and direction to where the parish is going. And volunteers of all kinds have helped in many ways through this year. It's really been a tremendous work. And you, of course, have been participant in this, and it's the fruit of your work and ours together that we're building Jesus Light of the World Parish. As you can see for the financial reports, you'll notice our deficit is relatively small. When it's all taken into consideration, it's close to about 50,000, which is remarkable in these difficult times. And so thank you for all of your support. Just to give a bit of an idea, the wardens have been working very hard, as you know, at many different things, repairing this, toilets, electrical problems. There's been a major water problem at St. David's for years and years. We finally solved the problem with hiring an engineering company. We've solved the problem. It's not completely done yet, but we know what the problem is. It will be taken care of at no expense to our parish. Interestingly enough, the school will be taking care of that problem, the school board of Marguerite Bourgeois. The senior leadership team has been working, as I said, weekly to try to give direction to our vision and our mission. And the vision is really about getting many of our people who've lost touch with faith, who've lost touch with the church, and especially our young families, get them to reconnect with their faith. And on that score, we've been working remarkably well and doing some great work, which you'll be seeing more about, you know. One of the major efforts has been, of course, the Alpha programs. And already in the case of source of 1 year, in the course of 1 year, we've done 4 alphas and attracted a good number of people, especially young adults, back to the faith. And it's been a beautiful experience to see. And we're hoping, you know, in the future to build around that a liturgy, especially on the Sunday night 5 o'clock Mass, build a Mass would be attractive to these young families and young people to bring them back to the life of the church. Our liturgy church teams have been working very hard, as you know, creatively around Christmas and Easter, trying to find new ways of reaching you, working through Facebook, through YouTube. It's forced us to hire along with the volunteer team of technical people. We've even hired a company who's supporting us and giving us guidance on technical issues. We have hired new staff, as you're probably aware. Stéphane Béraud has been with us now for pretty close to a year as Director of Communications, and also working hand in hand with Nancy in the work of the catechetical formation of our young children, developing hybrid methods to do that, so that the experience of catechism in the fall will be much more light on parents and instructive to the children. So we've been working a lot. We're developing very much the hybrid method of ministry, and you'll see the fruits of that the next 4 or 5 years, where we'll be working both through computers but also hand in hand. With the teens, we've been working to develop a life skill program, teaching the teenagers to cook, teaching them to read music, teaching them to change tires of their cars. We've been doing this all in the course of the year. And we intend to continue to build upon that, to try to help our young people through our Ifata program to learn how to pray, be committed Christians, but also to be skilled people for their life of service to the society. So it's been a difficult year. It's been a great year. And for us at Gisela the World, thanks to your generosity, your prayers, your encouragement, and your financial help, it's been a year surprisingly of growth, of laying the foundation of a futurely stronger parish. And I'd like to thank you for that. We're working hand in hand for the glory of the Lord. Alors, rapidement, là, je vous traduis un petit peu en français ce que je viens de dire là. C'est que nous avons travaillé, vous et nous, notre équipe, nos bénévoles, notre staff, ensemble pour bâtir Jésus Lumière du Monde dans une année qui était difficile, hein. Mais pour nous, ça a été une année de croissement, curieusement, de croissance. Nous avons mis en place les fondations pour une paroisse qui sera beaucoup plus technologique, où beaucoup de nos programmes seront à moitié en personne, à moitié par ordinateur. Déjà, on fait ça avec les cours bibliques. Le catéchisme va bouger dans cette direction-là. Le programme Alpha est présentement sur la technologie Zoom, mais nous espérons que dès qu'on peut ouvrir, ça sera une sorte de hybride, Zoom et en personne. Alors, l'équipe d'administration a fait un travail formidable. On a une belle équipe à Jésus Lumière du Monde, là. Les mariés ont travaillé très fort à essayer de régler toutes sortes de problèmes gros et petits. Et je pense qu'on est vraiment en une position pour grandir là. L'équipe de gérance de la pastorale se rencontre toutes les semaines pendant 2 heures de temps pour discuter où est-ce qu'on s'en va, c'est quoi nos programmes particuliers. On est en train de terminer, par exemple, les lignes de conduite de la vie à la paroisse au niveau de l'éthique. Hein, qu'est-ce qu'on attend des gens dans la paroisse d'action responsable. Alors ça se termine là. Nous avons travaillé beaucoup avec Alpha pour essayer d'attirer des jeunes familles à l'église, etc. Alors, notre équipe de liturgie, comme vous savez, a été pas mal créative dans les moments difficiles par le YouTube, par le Facebook, mais aussi par des liturgies où les gens pouvaient venir à l'église, visiter, prier et retourner chez eux, tout cela dans la sécurité. Alors surtout, c'est ce rapport qui s'appelle les fruits de notre travail est un gros merci. Nous faisons équipe ensemble pour travailler à la gloire du Seigneur. Vous avez par vos prières, votre encouragement et aussi par vos dons financiers, avons travaillé avec nous ensemble à bâtir le royaume. Et j'ai bien hâte que les portes s'ouvrent comme il faut pour qu'on puisse se voir. Et moi, je m'attends à voir une croissance importante de notre Église. Ce n'est plus de la maintenance, c'est de la croissance qu'on veut. Pas de la maintenance, de la croissance. Donc, je souhaite une excellente période de Pâques, là. Vous allez voir les résultats financiers. Grosso modo, notre déficit, à tout dire, est à peu près 50 000, ce qui est remarquable dans des temps si difficiles que cela. Et ensemble, nous voulons travailler à bâtir le royaume des cieux et nous lançons dans une nouvelle année. Alors que le Seigneur vous bénisse, hein, et merci encore pour votre travail avec nous ensemble, car ensemble, nous travaillons pour la gloire du Seigneur. Alors, bonne journée. J'espère que ce rapport vous porte beaucoup de joie. Bonne journée.